again mga ka-YouTubers, eto na naman si Balbaliw at meron na naman tayong mga reaction video. May nakita na naman ako. Nagsasummarize ako ng mga video at naghihanap ako na para sa inyo. Eto, may nakita ako mga tropa. Shout out sa inyo lahat ha. Okay? Sige, sisimulan natin. Bago ako simulan, like and subscribe sa channel ko. Okay? Sige, simulan na natin. Top 15 to, mga scary na kababalaghan. Caught on camera. Okay, simulan na natin.
15. Human insect. Caution, don't open the little door. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Tactical Looney. This creepy video will make you want to scratch your eyes out. In the unexplained video, someone is wandering through a home when they turn to a small mysterious door that's near the floor next to a bed. They head toward the door, pull it open and peer inside, and this whole human man crawls quickly at them. Even creepier due to the video's blur.
Ayun, nakita niyo mga tropa? Grabe, no? Parang duwende ata yun, duwende.
It's unclear whether this is the man's tongue hanging out. What would you do if you found this little door inside a room? Now you know better.
Pag nakita mo, tumakbo ka na.
Don't open it. Number 14. Shadow boxing. This shadow figure is making some noise. Posted to the r/haunted subreddit. The clownin notes that this scary video came from a trusted family member. He notes in the comments that his relative was recording this room because she'd heard noises downstairs when she was upstairs. The video shows the living room in an otherwise empty house. After a moment, a shadow moves into view, clearly visible on the white wall, cast across the closed doors. Some in the comments note how creepy this shadow's hunched movement is. Others think the light from the hallway is simply playing tricks, creating a shadow on that wall from someone coming down a stairwell out of sight. But VIII man is sold. He writes, "Yeah, I'd be calling a realtor. I also agree getting out of that house is the right decision." Number 13. The mystery of the doors. Ghosts kind of have a thing with doors. This pair of videos proves it. The first clip was published in April of 2018 by Joshua R. He notes that the doors in his house keep opening and slamming closed on their own, and he finally caught it on video. He says no windows were open and no heat or AC was running at this time. In the video, he pushes the door just slightly ajar. It creaks for a moment, then nothing happens. He moves toward it, pulling it slightly more closed, but as he has his fingers hovering over it, the door opens wider on its own. He pulls it almost closed again and it pulls itself back open. This happens again and again. Then he opens the door to show that there's no one in the room, before finally it's had enough and slams itself shut. In the second video, published by Carlos Sun in August of 2011, security footage shows a shop door falling to a close. It shuts gently. It sits there for a moment completely normal. Then instantly the glass completely shatters. Some say vacuum pressure might have caused this. Others say it's paranormal activity. Do you think these two videos can be explained? If these videos are real, then something nefarious has to be afoot here in my opinion. Number 12. Farmhouse ghost. Is this the ghost of an old family pet? Published by Kinjo in August of 2018. The security footage captured something unusual, overlooking an old farmhouse at night in Ohio. The footage shows a strange shadow drift up the pathway and travel down the driveway. It looks about the height of a dog. You can see the dark figure move in between the trees before it disappears out of sight. Several YouTubers in the comments say they've seen a similar shadow on security cameras. Kinjo notes in the description that a friend of the family sent this video to him, and they say some strange stuff has been happening out there. Is that strange stuff the workings of this knee-high ghost? I sure hope there's eventually an answer to this mystery. Number 11. Ghost Party. Don't you hate it when an uninvited ghost crashes your party? Published by Kisa Weba in October of 2021, the scary video went viral, taking South Korea by storm. In the clip, some friends are having a little after-work party with food and drinks, just hanging out. The camera captures the entryway behind them that leads to the living room. Nothing is there, but a moment later, after zooming in on one of the friends' faces, the camera zooms out again. This time, something
Nakita nyo? Yun, nakadungaw. Parang si Sadako. Delikado yan.
strange is peeking out from the entryway. It looks like a ghost wrapped in a robe. Before we can even recognize what the figure is, the camera drops. But look closer. Is this real? Or is it just fantasy? Number 10. Farm Entity. Who lives or unlives at this haunted farm? Published by Hassan Barbar in January of 2020. This creepy video reveals the answer. A terrifying jinn. Hassan first arrives at the farm at night and is immediately on the lookout. After searching around outside for a time, he crosses paths with a swing set. One of the swings is moving, but no one is sitting in it. He approaches it and it continues to move on its own. He heads toward one of the buildings. A window that is at first closed slides open and then slams closed again.
حاسس انه في شيء غريب هون. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وردها جوا بتتحرك ولا بتهيأ لي ولا شو فيه؟ اخوان والله العظيم في اشي رهيب جوا هون. طبعا يا اخوان يعني لسه
He walks around to the back of the building, which appears empty, but a puppy filter reveals that technology thinks there's a face in the pile of brush and leaves. Puppy faces keep popping out wherever the cameraman moves, which is frankly terrifying, because that means the app is detecting faces here. He returns toward the side of the building and another puppy face pops out by this tree. The face reappears as he continues to wander around the place, this time even closer to the camera. He enters a bathroom on the property, and at first the faucet is turned off. Suddenly, as he's turned away, the faucet turns on. When the camera pulls around, the dog filter is triggered again. Is this app detecting a multitude of faces? Or is this one jinn stalking Hassan around this farm? Either way, I think he should stay far away from this haunted place. Number 9. Intruder in the Night. This one is every parent's worst nightmare. Published by Fox 13 Tampa Bay in October of 2021. This scary video was captured at a holiday home in Florida. An intruder was caught on camera lurking around the home when he entered a child's bedroom before the resident's dog alerted them to the break-in. The mother of the child woke up and noticed her daughter's door was open when it's usually closed.
Still so terrifying, like to physically see someone in your home.
She later found this footage of the creepy stranger walking in and out of her daughter's bedroom.
I was so upset that this person was just walking around in my house like it was his own home or something, like he knew exactly where he was going.
He had entered the home by busting out the bottom of a door that led into the garage and crawling inside. He was wandering around the house for 15 or 20 minutes.
That is a surprisingly long time to be in the house, so we're thankful that not more was done, but it doesn't change the fact that this shouldn't have happened at all.
During that time, he also appeared to undo his pants, making his intentions appear even more horrifying. The 9-year-old girl slept through the whole ordeal and was unharmed. According to Fox 13, the suspect has not yet been identified. This is one creep I hope is caught by the police. Number 8. In the cupboard. Trying to get your work done is hard enough without ghosts to contend with. Posted to TikTok by BigWood48151623. This creepy TikTok was taken at the man's office. The guy in the video says some crazy paranormal stuff is happening in his office again, and nearly the same time his desktop suddenly turns on by itself and a cupboard above pops open and shut. The cupboard pops open and slams shut again.
It's just me. There's no one else around.
And the guy pans around the office to prove that there's no one else there and no strings attached. He gets closer and the cupboard pops open and shut again, causing him to run out of the room in fear.
There's no freaking strings.
Looks like it might be time to quit this job. I'm thinking this office is definitely haunted. Number 7. Trail camera mystery. Are those eyes in the forest? This mysterious trail camera clip will have you scratching your head. It was posted by a channel that has nothing to do with paranormal or scary content, which I think greatly adds to its legitimacy. The cam captured something strange in the remote mountains of southwest British Columbia at around 8:30 p.m. in October of 2019. The clip shows some mysterious lights blinking in the forest. The lights flicker on and off at different heights between the trees. They appear to
Mga hayop yan. Mga deer, ganun. Usa, diba? Limit naman sa kapatid.
too big to be eyes, but if not, what else could they be? Many in the comments think these lights belong to the eyes of forest creatures of some kind, though the theories range from raccoons or opossums to bears or a pack of cryptids. Others share their stories of seeing this exact same thing in the woods, some even in England. What do you think they are? My guess is that there's something unknown living in that forest. Number 6. Breathing ground. Captured in Quebec, Canada, this crazy video was posted by the Weather Network in October of 2018. The footage shows what appears to be the
Grabe, no nahinga yung lupa, no maangat ba? Kaya yan, paranormal o natural.
ground breathing. The forest floor moves up and down, heaving and then sinking in. This happens repeatedly, and it really does look like the earth is catching its breath. Is the earth a living creature? Meteorologist Aaron Wenstern sets our minds at ease, saying this was caused by a combination of strong winds, soft soil, and the network of roots below. She explains that exceptionally strong wind gusts cause the trees to pull up from the shallow roots, raising a bit and making it appear as if the ground was heaving. Although many in the comments get that she's probably right, they still want to suspend their disbelief for a moment and instead go with their first theory: the earth is breathing. Number 5. Mount Remarkable Hotel. This haunted hotel is full of bumps in the night. Published to Amy's Crypt in October of 2021, Amy heads to the haunted Mount Remarkable Hotel on an overnight investigation. After branching off, Jared stays downstairs while Amy heads upstairs. Her camera captures this on one of the rooms on the upper floor after she asks if there's someone in it.
So somebody in this room. Okay, that was on cue.
Later, while she's in the hallway, she hears movement. And not long after, a strange gasp.
What the heck?
The noises don't stop there. Some of them even sound like movement. And when the pair are together, Amy hears something move again behind Jared.
Floods. And it's not flooded right now, but it is very muddy.
No.
Do all of these bumps in the night convince you? I'm convinced this place is haunted. Number 4, House of the Spirits. There's something evil in this house. Published by the Greek channel Paranormal Activities in December of 2017, this House of Spirits will startle you. The scary video follows a paranormal investigator during his overnighter at the haunted house. As he's looking at an old photograph of a doctor who presumably lived there, a loud bang is heard from behind him.
Εδώ στη φωτογραφία πρέπει να είναι ο γιατρός. Ο οποίος πέθανε τώρα πριν 1,5 μήνα.
He turns around, opens the door, and enters the hallway. He finds nothing there. Later, the investigator is sitting on a bed and having a drink when something comes screeching out from under the bed. It startles him and he jumps up. Still, he tries to catch some sleep, only to be awoken by a moving doll. As he's nodding off again, the entity in this home throws something across the room at him. Even creepier is this shadow that moves off to the right of the frame. It looks like the ghost hunter is not alone. Things really start to shake up when there's a quake. Only it's not entirely clear if there really is one, or if it's just another horror in the House of the Spirits. If a ghost is shaking an entire house, then it has to be evil. Number 3, Haunted Station House. Poltergeist activity caused havoc in this old station house. Dark Arts TV investigates this place, which premiered in October of 2021. Those involved in an incident that took the lives of 18 people are said to haunt the house. As the pair explores, they hear random noises, but it isn't until this loud chaos is heard that things get real.
Yo, so Andrew.
It sounds like something was thrown in the next room over. In one room, Carl sets down his camera, only for this great burst of energy to burst outside the room. They realize it's a train, but that doesn't make it any less scary. It shakes the windows. In another room, they're trying to communicate with the spirits when a chair moves on its own.
Are you dying? What was that, bro? What was that? Yo, what was that? What was that? What was that?
The room just freaking shook.
It slides ever so subtly to the left, and then later not so subtly.
About this, bro. Yo.
After this paranormal activity, one of their communication devices starts to freak out, buzzing shrilly like it's on the fritz.
Bro, I don't know why the hell it's maxing out, but that's not normal.
Clearly something happened in this room, but exactly what happened here remains a mystery. Number 2, the cemetery witch. What goes hand in hand better than a cemetery and a witch? Published by Chris L. Luna in November of 2021, these ghost hunters are headed to a haunted cemetery where it's rumored that a witch often appears. While walking through the haunted place, the crew hears a loud bang.
En este lugar es tuyo, este lugar. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Dios mío!
Searching around all the buildings, they don't find anything or anyone, but later they hear a strange rasping growl.
¿Qué es eso?
They race down to the center but see nothing until they turn.
Este lugar no es muy grande, pero algo está. Pero ¡ah! ¿Qué es eso? Yo vi algo. Algo está.
They scream out, but it's not clear what they see, and when they chase after it again, there's nothing. Later, they go inside and are tiptoeing carefully down the hallway when something bangs in a nearby room.
Pasa detrás de nosotros.
Back outside again, they are walking at the center when something appears to open a door, causing the crew to scream and flee.
No sabemos qué es eso que se está escuchando.
Did the witch follow them? If I had to guess, my answer would be yes. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds?
Ayan mga tropa. Tapos na naman tayo sa ating reaction video. Pero mas maganda to kasi medyo talagang mga paranormal at kakaiba eh. Hindi natin alam kung iba talaga, parang totoo talaga eh. At mahirap na magsabi kung peke ba o hindi, no? O siya, hanggang dyan na lang. Babuhay!